Hello, I'm Little B.
So Little B, tell us, why are you here? Tell us your story.
Well, Miss Samantha, I came here a few years back. I am a refugee from Africa. I had nowhere to go. I had no money and no means to get anything. So I came here over here on the boat, and I would spend 2 years in a hellhole in the Black Hill Immigration Center. Worst 2 years of my life. I cut all my hair off. I tied down my chest with cotton so the men wouldn't get me. Every moment I stayed there, I thought about how I'll kill myself if the men come. Like I could be the library. I thought I'll knock all the shelves out and smash my head open. But now, since I met Sarah, she's changed my life. Her and Charlie are my world. I don't know what I'll do without them. And I sometimes see Yvette walking around. But that brings me here. What else would you like to know?
So Little B, tell us, why are you here? Tell us your story.
Well, Miss Samantha, I came here a few years back. I am a refugee from Africa. I had nowhere to go. I had no money and no means to get anything. So I came here over here on the boat, and I would spend 2 years in a hellhole in the Black Hill Immigration Center. Worst 2 years of my life. I cut all my hair off. I tied down my chest with cotton so the men wouldn't get me. Every moment I stayed there, I thought about how I'll kill myself if the men come. Like I could be the library. I thought I'll knock all the shelves out and smash my head open. But now, since I met Sarah, she's changed my life. Her and Charlie are my world. I don't know what I'll do without them. And I sometimes see Yvette walking around. But that brings me here. What else would you like to know?
So, that's very inspiring. But I think the big question to everyone is, how did you escape?
Well, it surely wasn't easy. I had to leave at the crack of night when I had to run through the forest and go into the cargo ship that I read, United Kingdom. And here I remember meeting a family, Sarah and Andrew, 2 years ago on a Nigerian beach. That tragic day, it still brings tears to my eyes. And I left on that ship. I stayed there 3 days and 3 nights until I reached United Kingdom. And here I was caught.
So, that, that's truly, like, it's great how you, like, just release it. But another question, man, like, just curious, like, what happened to the other girls that you were released with? Okay.
I haven't seen them. You know, well, the woman with no name, she hung herself. I don't understand what troubled her so bad. It really saddens me. But Yvette, I know she made it. Yvette was a smart girl. She was smart and pretty. Although she didn't know English that well, I believe she made it. As for Sorry Girl, well, Sorry Girl didn't know nothing. She probably got her so much man living up in the hills. But Sorry Girl, she couldn't make it. Marry her some football player. Although I wish I could reunite with those girls. I mean, Yvette did get us out here. Her fornication with that officer is the one that got us out here. We're just another error in the computer.
Okay, another question I wanted to ask is, were you close to these girls? Like, really close?
In Black Hill Immigration Center, no one was really close. Like I said, that I was almost a hard shell, but under my steel toe boots, I had bright red fingernail polish. We got our clothing from charity boxes. Whoever donated that polish, I wish I could just give them a big thanks because they kept me alive. They kept me whole. They
And
kept me centered.
yes, and I'm very sure they'll really appreciate it.
Yes. So if you're out there and you see this, thank you. And my feet still have your polish on them. I love the red varnish. Well, Sarah and Andrew, when we met 2 years ago, I had to say it was a horrible day. I think that drove Andrew to his breaking point. I really wish I could have met him again before he committed suicide. And tell him thank you. And I'm sorry, but thank you.
Okay, so everyone, clearly you can see this is a really, truly inspiring book. I recommend it to everyone. Every African American woman out there You really it's truly inspiring. But I have really like the biggest question I've been thinking about this whole time, because it's like so crazy to me, is what inspired you? What made you like, oh yeah, I should tell this story? What inspired you to tell this story to the world?
Well, Miss Reporter, I have no family back home. I have nothing to go to. I have nothing to lose. I came here with no money in my pocket, no clothing, and nowhere to go. All I had was a wallet. A wallet for a city about kingdom upon Thames, and no means of transportation. When I met Chris Cleave, I shared my story. And I share my story so everyone can hear me. I have a voice. I am little bee, not little bug. Not little one, not little pest. I am little bee. I am strong. I have a voice. And I am here. Through all my struggle, I still smile. When life gives you lemons, I make lemonade and build a mansion.
We are all very proud of you.
Thank you.